We're almost there for the start of Love Live All-Stars 3rd anniversary. The game started off with login bonuses and some increased drop stocks on songs in Story Season 2 and Chapter 31. Remember that we should start logging in ASAP to get 100 star gems in the first week and later some free Scout 10 tickets. Good luck to everyone who will be logging into the game and get full attendance. This is TinBoy and welcome back to another LLAS card breakdown. This month's festival scouting features the Frontier of Cuteness Umi and Crimson Beauty Karin. The scouting banner will be available until September 14 afternoon. Basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. On the Nijigasaki corner, we have Crimson Beauty Karin. As pure skill card, her base stats will start off at 7,752 appeal, 3,676 stamina, and 7,939 appeal, with 38.81% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 13,872 appeal, 6,589 stamina, and 14,218 technique, with critical rate of 57.65%. Karin's skill is Critical Power and Critical Rate Buffer, increasing voltage gain from critical notes by 11 to 15% and increasing critical rate by 3 to 5% for 5 notes, affecting her strategy at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus and Technique Plus, affecting her strategy by increasing base appeal by 1.5 to 3.5% and increasing base technique by 5 to 7%. Her active ability is Critical Cap Unlock, increasing voltage cap from critical notes by 15%, affecting herself on live show start. This Karin card is very good to stand on her own, as this is the first festival card to have both skill and passive ability and includes two effects, and this is as powerful as Minot games can make for voltage scoring. Granted, she is great for critical scorer. She can make her and her strategy better with her skill. She's built for frontline scoring thanks to her passive. Her critical cap unlock ability comes from the success of Festival 3 Ruby, which managed to be a suitable card for thrilling one-way expert. Karin can tackle Angelic Angel Expert, which is more than enough to observe given that the song benefits voltage and skill type cards. For this question, is Festival 3 Karin a must-scout card? She can be skipped if you already have other pure scores for expert and challenge songs. Otherwise, you can scout for her as she will be the next school idol to unlock her SB first scene. Her festival costume comes in 2 colors, red and pink. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Under the Sea Girl is here, and apparently her costume are based on crustacean design, so therefore her design, even from her shorts and also her dress, this Karin is mostly covered in red. Even her accessories, sometimes they are gold, sometimes they're also used to make a resemblance of a wavy shell, kind of like a you know those shells that they have the wavy patterns. This is what I was thinking of. But anyway, this Karin card is so red. I almost thought this would look like fitting design for a underwater version of Firebird. And yeah, the illustration shows her she is swimming underwater. But other than that, the design is pretty cool. Well, I guess we're already in the summer, but other than that, pretty beautiful under the sea. On the Muse corner, we have the Frontier of Cuteness Umi. You get the beautiful unidolized illustration of Umi wearing her school swimsuit with puppy eyes. You got a hand pat her for swimming lessons. The other is an illustration of Pink Beauty. She got some inspiration from gorgeous pink Daya though. As small guard card, her base stats will start off at 7,274 appeal, 8,255 stamina, and 4,127 technique with 12.38% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 13,019 appeal, 14,778 stamina, and 7,388 technique with 22.16% critical rate. Umi's skill is Shielding, gaining shield by 28 to 40% of her stamina at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting guard cards by increasing base stamina by 7.3 to 9.3%. Her active ability is Voltage Gain, gaining voltage by 10% of her stamina when taking stamina damage out of 1000 and above at 30% chance. This is not a solution to Loveless World Challenge difficulty. Have you seen how lethal this stamina damage is? To start off, she's a great hybrid to use in spell expert songs. Stats-wise, she focuses more on voltage, so her critical rate is abysmal. Shielding is great as the rates are offered at the festival or party level. Her passive targets guard cards with an insanely high buff. This Ubi card is way too good to be true. The last festival card that buffs base stamina on the same attribute was Festival to Yoshiko. For a festival card that focuses on offense guard type, Ubi can hit the most voltage among other guard type festival cards. Great for Yume no Equal Expert, but not for Loveless World Challenge. Why I say that is because in that challenge song, combo appeal chances grant 400% additional stamina damage. Heck, Umi's skill will be decimated. Even Cyberworld Maki at limit increase 3 cannot defend other healers during this AC. But this is just at least how powerful my Smile team goes. For show ability, unfortunately where the game stands, Umi's show ability will be useful on landing action and Loveless World Challenge, as both songs can take over 1000 stamina damage per note. This show ability is not ideal for guard cards, especially their focus is on defending your team from intense stamina damage, but in this case, Umi wishes to be both shielding, so a defensive card, but at the same time, keeping the appeal high, and uses the strongest stat as part of her side voltage gain. Well, now, if anyone is thinking, is Festival 3 Umi a must scout card? Do not scout if you want this card solely for Loveless World Challenge, and you have a very weak Smile team like I do. Scout for her if you want more shields from her and buff up other guard card healers with this overpowered stamina plus. Her festival card comes in two colors, sideline of blue and a sideline of pink. As gorgeous as Umi is, this is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, the reason why I say side of blue and side of pink is because the only difference so far from her recolor is the skirt that she's wearing. So, simple turquoise or teal blue. I swear, I could have guessed it looked like bluish green color. But other than that, she has a large ribbon on the back. As usual for All-Stars trends, they decided to go for gradient here. So Umi has streaks of pink hair and a gradient of pink. I'm not sure if they will use a different hue of pink when she uses a recolor, but other than that, belt okay, accessories very good. Lots of cute things you can expect for Umi. I do love this costume, but I'm not sure if I can scout even just once just to get this UR. The first scouting SR this banner is Mirai Harmony I. As Smile Voltage card, her base stats will start off at 5,488 appeal, 2,617 stamina, and 4,359 technique with 13.07% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 9,333 appeal, 4,454 stamina, and 7,425 technique with 22.27% critical rate. High skill is voltage gain, gaining voltage by 25 to 37% of her appeal. Her passive ability is appeal plus, affecting Nijigasaki cards by increasing base appeal by 3.2%. Her active ability is appeal plus buffer, increasing base appeal by 1%, affecting Nijigasaki cards on live show start. This is another Nijigasaki SR card that tries to get the most appeal overall in the game. I will not be surprised if the next SR card will overtake Mirai Harmony I, great voltage gainer with Nijigasaki appeal supporter. The second scouting SR in this banner is Thank You Friends Yoshiko. As Cool SP card, her base stats will start off at 4,359 appeal, 2,491 stamina, and 5,615 technique with 31.84% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 7,425 appeal, 4,243 stamina, and 9,547 technique with a critical rate of 43.64%. Yoshiko's skill is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 5 to 7%. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting herself by increasing base technique by 5 to 7%. Her active ability is SP Voltage Gate Buffer, increasing voltage gate for the next SP burst by 8.6% of her technique, but for the next 2x SP bursts. On the other side, Yoshiko is now the most effective critical scorer in the SR rarity, dethroning Just Believe Shizuku that had a technique stat of 9,251, and this is just from raw stats. Yoshiko is a fair SP filler, but you would scout for her just to flex how high she can get to high critical scores in the SR lineup. This festival banner is trying to sell hard with an overpowered passive from Umi, a hybrid skill and passive from Karin, and two of the strongest SRs in both voltage and critical. Umi is not a solution to Loveless World Challenge difficulty if you don't have enough Smile cards, but a great shielder for other Smile Expert songs. That challenge song can eat all of her shields for a meal. Karin stands out as a self-supporting and strategy-supporting critical scorer with critical cap unlocked for herself. SR's I and Yoshiko make a sign for the old SRs to stay low in the dust in terms of raw stats. That's all for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHT. Links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!